Hello, everyone, and welcome to Liberty Talk Radio. I'm your host, Art, and tonight we're gonna go ahead and talk about some news and new upcoming video game releases. But before we're gonna get to that, I would like to personally thank Carl Casey because the music that you just heard from White Bat Audio, that is 80s like retrowave synthwave music, which is absolutely perfect, and it's pretty much for hype up for Grand Theft Auto 6, right? So yeah, that's absolutely wonderful piece of music. I will also give him some credit in the description of this Liberty Talk Radio episode number 3. So yeah, that's once again Carl Casey. Soundtrack is called Hackers. Go ahead and check it out. It's copyright-free music and it's absolutely wonderful. Anyways, so let's get to the news. So originally I was planning to do this episode of Liberty Talk Radio over on Monday, but one thing led to another, so here we are. So yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time, but I'm just gonna do one more quick thing, just to check the audio if everything is just going right. Alright, hold on, give me a second, and then we're gonna get started. Excellent. So, so one thing that I want to talk about in this episode is, of course, the news and the new releases. So, it is the month of March, right? That means there is currently on Liberty After Work going to be a new giveaway. As of now, it is currently not up because I, completely forgot it. But you'll be eligible to enter the next giveaway for 10 PSN wallet top-up currency of your country. So yeah, and then speaking of month of March, first thing first, we've got new monthly games available. One of them is Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Then we got Sonic Colors Ultimate, and of course Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection. They are available on both Premium, Extra, and Essentials. Now, those games aren't all that special to my personal opinion, and I was kind of interested in purchasing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection, and I actually waited for it to be on sale, and it ended up on discount, 50% off. Bought it like I don't know, last year or so, but yeah, it is now currently free. It's a great collection. You've got like 6 or 7 games, I'm pretty sure, and the platinum is also very easy if you're up for it. If platinuming games is your thing. But yeah, there's a lot of great games that you can go ahead and play, and yeah, just go ahead and download them. Like I said, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. It apparently didn't score all too well, but yeah, must be a good game. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, so I cannot speak out of experience. Then moving on to PS Portal review. I will be doing a PS Portal review and unboxing from my personal perspective and personal opinion, of course, because I got my PS Portal not too long ago. It was on the 20th of February. There was a new collection that was both with new PlayStation Pulse headset. Then what else was there? We've got the PlayStation Portal, like the black version of it. Then other than that, we've got the earbuds, and I'm pretty sure we got a new DualSense Edge controller, like those 4 new items for the Black Collection. So yeah, and as of now, I've heard that there is like 8 new more games that can be uh, streamed from the PS Portal with the premium subscription. Pretty much what PS Portal is, for those of you who don't know, it is like a remote controller, but with the newest updates, newest functions. You can pretty much just use it as a PlayStation 5, even if you don't have a PlayStation 5. So all you need to do is just get yourself a PlayStation Plus premium subscription, and you'll be able to play over 260 games on the PlayStation Portal, right? But not only that, but 8 more games. Now, for those of you that are wondering what are those 8 new games that can be now streamed on PS Portal, those are Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Top Spin 2025, Mordau, Potapon Free, Last Records, Bloom and Rage Tape 1, Somerville, Team Hearts, Dropship United Peace Force, and that's it. Yeah, those were the 8. But I'm pretty sure I'm unaware of any of those games. I mean, I've heard before of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but I'm not a huge fan of that. So yeah, for me personally, all of those games are kind of like it's a good extra, nice bonus. Will I be playing them? Most likely not. But yeah, you can just go ahead and play any of the other games that you have in your personal collection or already installed on your PS5. So yeah, hold on, let me just check something out real quick because I'm pretty sure we missed quite a lot. Okay, yeah, no, we're still on a good pace. Alright, so I will be covering mostly games, but there is, well, games, and then there's movies, and then there's music, right? So one thing that I want to mention about movies, I'm not going to be doing any like reviews or like information parts about movies or music, unless of course it's like very good. But I guess you could say the upcoming movie that I'm going to be talking about is related to a well to a game, and the game that is called Until Dawn. I'm pretty sure you all heard the Until Dawn. Until Dawn released back in 2015 on PS4. We did play it like 9 years later, not too long ago. I believe it was like back in December, November, December, something around that time. But yeah, now Until Dawn also released for the PS5. There's like a, well, it's not really a remaster, but it's like a, well, upscaled, maybe like a reboot, I guess, sort of. Well, it's not really a reboot, but you get my point. It's like a remaster, more like. So yeah, and the Until Dawn is actually getting a movie which will release on April 25th of 2025, which is like in less than 2 months from now on, right? So yeah, there's currently 2 trailers. There's a teaser trailer and there is like a full-fledged trailer about the movie. And I gotta say, the movie looks interesting enough. At first, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be like once again like one of those movies that's gonna be like just pages ripped off from like horror stories, and yeah, you'll be able to see the plot right through, right? But not this time around. The movie actually looks very interesting. It is going a bit, well, actually from the perspective of like the Until Dawn that we've well seen and played, like from 2015, right? But this time around, it's gonna be a bit different. So what the movie is gonna be about? It's not gonna be about one huge house like up in the mountains with mine shafts surrounded all around the house. No, no, it's not gonna be like that. So this time around, from what I've understood from the trailer and the teaser trailer, is that there's gonna be one house and a group of, well, I guess young adults, and they will not have to survive only one night. There's gonna be 13 nights, but every single night, if they end, well, if the night ends and they fail, then a new night will start. And they basically have like 13 attempts, 13 chances to survive one single night. So they got 13 days, so to speak, and all they need to do is just to survive, well, only one of those days. And every single night, there's gonna be different creatures, killers, zombies, I guess, hunting them. So it is a very unique concept. Like I haven't seen anything like that, well, as of late. And yeah, I'd like to see the movie. Looks promising. As of now, the trailer it did actually spark like this. How do I say it? It intrigued me. I would say just like that. It looks interesting enough. So if I have the chance, I will definitely go ahead and watch the movie. But yeah, will I miss out if I'm gonna not gonna watch it? I don't know. You can go ahead, of course, and just wait for the reviews and yeah, just watch the movie afterwards. But I think it's a really good movie from what I've seen from the trailers as of now. So yeah, as we're flying into the sunset, I'm just gonna move on onto the next part of the news. So we were talking about April 25th, right? That is the release once again of Until Dawn movie, but also of Days Gone remastered, which will arrive on April 25th on both PS5 and PC. Well, here's the thing. Some people have been messaging me and saying like, "Hey, Is it supposed to be free? Because for me it's like $50, and I was like, well, it is free for you, but you can still still upgrade your experience from Until Dawn, because the remastered, if you have previously purchased it on let's say PS4, both physical and or digital, doesn't matter. But if you previously purchased the game, then it will only cost you like $10 to just get the remaster upgrade. So you don't need to like purchase the whole game all over again. So that's the thing that people were kind of confusing, because well, like I said, some people actually messaged me and they said like, yeah, the game is like $50 for me. How come? Like what's going on? I thought it was like a free upgrade or something. But turns out they didn't own well, the original game from 2000. Well, when was it released? 2018 or so, or 2019? I don't remember exactly. But yeah, you need to own the physical or digital copy of the game in order to be eligible for the upgrade for the remaster. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. Yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention, it was the same thing with the Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. As the same thing, well, same way that I actually got myself the Horizon Zero Dawn, the remastered copy of the game. I just bought the upgrade for $10 and that was it. Good game. I would definitely recommend, because Horizon Zero Dawn, it's like a full game with the with an update. What's it called? Like Frozen Wild or something, or yeah, something along those lines. But it's really good. There's a lot of content, and the game is just phenomenal. Both the stories and side activities. Great game. All right, moving on. On March 24th, 2025, will mark 10th anniversary of Bloodborne. Yeah, that game was launched on PS4 almost 10 years ago. Can you even imagine that? 10 whole years. And guess what? We still haven't had a port or remaster or anything else. Like Sony is like, I don't know, they're just like denying the existence of Bloodborne on PS4. So yeah, fans are kind of like hoping like what's going to happen on 10th anniversary. Is Sony just going to like even acknowledge it? I mean, it would be great if they will acknowledge it, the existence of Bloodborne, because as of now, the only thing that we got was just Sony going after some mods that were giving Bloodborne 60 frames per second, like uh, like one of those mods. And guess what? Sony just filed a, well, not really a lawsuit, but like a more like a complaint. And yeah, they kind of wanted those mods to be removed. Now, you might be wondering, why is that? Like, why would Sony remove those mods? And that's a very good question, because this might be a sign that there is actually something on the way. Because that would be really great, just for fans, if Sony would actually just acknowledge Bloodborne's existence once again and just give us a remaster or at least a port. Like, allow us to play it on PC on PS5. I mean, come on. I mean, sure, we can play it on well, PS4 version on PS5, but for all those Soulsborne fans and yeah, Dark Souls fans, we just really need Bloodborne, alright? It's just like one of those games that has got like really amazing lore, and the DLC. It just it just needs to be in everyone's collection. Let me just put it that way, especially if you're like a huge fan of like Soulsborne games, right? So yeah, here's my little take on that. All right, so we're gonna go a bit off topic here, because this is Skype's last call. Everybody knows Skype, right? Well, Skype is actually shutting down, believe it or not. I mean, I used to use Skype quite often. It was during school projects back in the day and countless gaming sessions, because Skype was completely free. I remember playing on PS3 when we didn't have mics, and we were playing online games like Grand Theft Auto 4, Call of Duty, like all those multiplayer games, just you name them, we were playing them all. and we were just going into like Skype groups and just calling to each other, and it was fun. But unfortunately, this is Skype's last call. Skype will be shutting down on May 5th, 2025, after 14 years after Microsoft has acquired it for 8.5 billion US dollars. And say it again, billion with a B, not million, but billion. That's how much Skype is actually worth. So yeah, it is unfortunate that Skype is shutting down, but yeah, as of now, everyone has got all sorts of other, yeah, other applications and methods of calling each other, and yeah, Skype is just unfortunately going to fade in the void. And yeah, it was good. It was good. I will definitely miss Skype. Who remembers that iconic Skype call sound, right? I will definitely miss it. Anyways, moving on. So there is a new Terminator game coming out, and yeah, I'm a huge Terminator fan actually, and I still don't plan at some point to stream the Terminator Resistance once again because I did play it on PS4, but I had no intention of live streaming it on my channel. But I will eventually live stream it, but on PS5. The only reason why I actually did play it on PS4 and didn't live stream it, because I was kind of skeptical of how good the game would be, and turns out that the game was actually very good. So for those of you that are wondering, like Terminator Resistance, the developers of it, it's they're called Theon, and they're also behind the on-rail shooter called Rambo. And that game didn't score too well. It was actually one of the worst games from, I believe, 2021, or when was it released? I don't actually remember. But yeah, Theon actually they got their stuff together, and they actually created probably to this day the best Terminator game, believe it or not. Well, my personally favorite. I'll just put it that way. So yeah, Terminator Resistance. That's quite a game, and it's very accurate in terms of the lore and how the events of the game were displayed. So yeah, the lore is just phenomenal, and some people might actually like, I don't know, give some criticism to it, but Down isn't actually not such a huge studio. It's not like a AAA studio by any means, but for what they've created, it is phenomenal. Let me just tell you that much. And they even released on PS5 a DLC called the Last Assault, the Final Assault. I haven't played it yet, but I want it to be a surprise for whenever I will be playing it during a live stream. But let me tell you this much: Terminator Resistance, it can be played in two ways. And the first way is of just playing the game like you would just regular play. But then again, you can modify the difficulty. Like you can play it on easy, and it will become just a shooter. But if you put the difficulty to like extreme or hard difficulty, then it will become a horror game because your weapons won't do any damage to none of those Terminators. And at that point, it will become like a cat and mouse game. You'll be like trying to avoid all of the encounters with the Terminators, and yeah, you'll try to complete the missions without, without shooting unnecessary Terminators. So yeah, and gunfights will become, I wouldn't say significantly more difficult, but they will be more challenging. Let me just put it that way. So yeah, I will be live streaming at some point Terminator Resistance on PS5. One other reason why I didn't live stream it back on PS4 is because I noticed that the loading times whenever like you complete a mission or whenever you die didn't happen all that often, but yeah, whenever you're like reloading checkpoint or completing a mission, the loading times on PS4 they were actually quite long. It was like almost a minute every single time, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And with PS5's processing power, it will be much faster and much more smooth, especially for live streams. Otherwise, you'll be just boring. We'll be just bored out of our minds watching the loading screens. So yeah. But yeah, the new Terminator game that will be releasing on September 5th will be a 2D Terminator called No Fate. And one thing that I completely forgot to mention is that Terminator Resistance takes place actually between, chronologically between the movies of Terminator 1 and 2. It's like right in between, right? So yeah, actually, thought of a couple of characters that are actually like fitting into the franchise, like completely accurate, I'd say. So yeah, that's great. But yeah, Terminator 2D, it's like Terminator 2. Like you can watch the trailer right now on YouTube, and you'll see exactly what I mean. It's a 2D shooter, like a side-scrolling 2D shooter, but the scenery and all the missions that you're on, they're just like taken straight from the Terminator 2 movie. Like, yeah, you'll be just reliving those moments, those scenes. It's excellent. So yeah, I'll be definitely playing it on September 5th whenever it will be released. But of course, I definitely want to like own a physical copy of it, just for my collection. Anyways, moving on. Next part of the news. We've got a lot of news to cover, so yeah, and not enough time. So Amazon has now full creative control over the James Bond franchise. Kind of shocker, because well, for those of you who remember, there was a new game that was teased back in 2021, and it was by IO Interactive. They're better known for the Hitman developers. And yeah, so the new James Bond that they're working on, it's called Project 007. Project 007, so what can we expect from that? From the teaser that they released 4 years ago, back in 2021, we've seen like, well, the classic James Bond theme, and there was a bullet loaded into like probably a sniper rifle, I would imagine. And then, yeah, you could just see like the chamber, like the inside of the chamber, and then it just said Project 007 as far as I remember. But one thing that is like that I just remember right now, we never saw the character, like the James Bond. Like, how would he look like? It's not going to be Daniel Craig anymore. So that's the thing. They're currently, I'm pretty sure, like developing levels, developing everything. Like, uh, so from my perspective, it's not going to be the first person shooter like Nightfire was on PlayStation 2. It's going to be more like let's see, Everything or Nothing, also on PlayStation 2. It's like one of those James Bonds, or perhaps a mix like in between, like Quantum of Solace was on PS3, or for example Bloodstone, also on PS3. But yeah, we haven't had a 007 game, James Bond game, in quite some time. And yeah, I will definitely like to see one, well, one very soon. So yeah, the IO Interactive is currently working on it. They are, like I said, the developers behind the Hitman franchise. And yeah, you can expect the upcoming James Bond title to be exactly like Hitman. It's gonna be most likely a third-person view James Bond action adventure game, right? So yeah, there's that. There's my take. Other than that, just because Daniel Craig created how many movies? Five now? I haven't watched all of them, only like the first and second one. It was Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. Those are the only ones that I've watched so far. But yeah, I do have the entire box of the movies, but just don't have the time to watch them all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he like created like five movies at this point, and he quit currently as James Bond as far as I know. So yeah, like I said, Amazon has got no creative control. So if there's gonna be a new James Bond election, and they will go ahead and select like this guy, that's going to be our James Bond, right? And there's been some like suggestions and some speculations who might the new James Bond be. But yeah, Amazon might actually say like, okay, so you selected this character as the new James Bond, but we've got the creative control. So if we don't like, you're gonna have to like redo the whole thing. You're gonna have to pick somebody else, somebody new. That's what they pretty much mean with creative control. Or for example, if they don't like the story or the villain or where the story of the James Bond is gonna go, then they can just adjust everything to their own personal liking. So yeah, and for what that means for the IO Interactive. So before they even announce who the new James Bond will be, and they will get like the pitch will be done to Amazon, and if they will actually give like the token of acceptance, so to speak, or they will accept the new James Bond, then I'm pretty sure the IO Interactive will be able to like progress with their game. But as of now, if there's like no new James Bond, like no new character, then there's not much to develop. I mean, they can of course just create some levels or they like think about the story and whatnot, but yeah, they haven't got like the main character yet. So yeah. Anyways, enough of that. Moving on. Um, Sony apparently cancelled a Twisted Metal game that was in development by Fire Sprite. I am not aware of that studio, Fire Sprite. I've never heard of it before. But yeah, it was supposed to be a live service battle royale game with vehicular combat and shooter aspects, similar to Mad Max from 2015, I would imagine. Just like yeah, battle royale, everyone get their own car and yeah, just full on mayhem. But yeah, something about the game, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit with me. I mean, it would be definitely fun to play, and it would be absolutely amazing with some friends, like doing the battle royale, like just driving, shooting, teaming up, for example. But yeah, it will be fun only like for 1 or 2 months. But afterwards, it's probably gonna be like a bit stale from my personal perspective. But yeah, here's the thing that comes with live service that I mentioned. They want to become it a live service game. So yeah, eventually adding some stuff, removing some stuff, creating like FOMO, fear of missing out. Like for example, you can claim a vehicle or get it as a reward, but if you won't participate in this event, then this vehicle will be removed, for example, and it won't return back anytime soon. So yeah. So there's that. So yeah, unfortunately the game has been cancelled. I used to play Twisted Metal on PlayStation 2. It was fun. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Oh, Zachary is gonna love this news, but I'm pretty sure he's already aware of that. So there is a new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 releasing, and the release is scheduled for July 11th, 2025. It will be releasing on Xbox, Windows, PlayStation, Switch, Steam, and Battle.net. There's also available two editions, which is the Deluxe Edition and the Cross-Gen Edition. Also, if you're going to pre-order the Deluxe Edition, you're going to be able to get the Marine from Doomslayer. Well, the Marine, the Doomslayer, from the Doom franchise. And that will be available Skater and also the Revenant. So you're going to be able to get two new Skater characters, which is kind of strange because, well, Doom is actually a Bethesda franchise, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is from Activision. They must have like gotten some sort of an arrangement or agreement. So yeah, there's that. But also, if you're gonna get the pre-order for the deluxe edition, you're gonna get also the 3 days early access to play the game, which will be done instead of July 11th. It's gonna be July 8th. So there's that. If it's I tell you, that is actually well, I wouldn't call it a sensation, but that is something that I use. Well, that I'm currently seeing more often every now and then when new games are releasing. Like the developers are giving people some, yeah, some early access for a couple more bucks. So that's, I mean, kind of strange to me. But if some people are like very hyped to play a game earlier than the official release, then yeah, I guess they can pay like additional $10 and play it 3 or 5 days earlier. But yeah, anyways, that's enough for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Moving on to next news. We've got, what do we have here? Black Ops 6. Oh boy. Yeah, of course. Going back to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Yeah, like I said, Pro Skater is Activision's franchise, and Black Ops 6 is also Activision's franchise. Well, not Black Ops, but Call of Duty, I mean, in general. It's well, Activision's behind it. But yeah, Tony Hawk is apparently going to be teased or was teased in the multiplayer on March 4th, which was yesterday. Like I said, I was supposed to stream this episode of Liberty Talk Radio on Monday, but one thing led to another, and I had some obligations to do, and yeah, I wasn't able to live stream earlier. So yeah, my apologies for that. But yeah, as of now, I haven't played Black Ops 6 in quite some time, so I'm currently not aware of any teaser of Tony Hawk's, but I would imagine that they would actually like release a map that's like a skate park. And I've seen in season 2 like a teaser, and there was one map that looked like a skate park. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Besides, there is actually one new melee weapon available currently as of now, and it is a skateboard. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and talk a bit more about Call of Duty and Black Ops 6. So apparently, a lot of people are actually telling Activision at this point Black Ops 6 should be free to play game. Now you're probably wondering why, and that's because about a week ago, maybe a couple days more than a week ago, Activision actually released in Black Ops 6 couple new bundles, and those bundles are related to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And yeah, those bundles, they're completely overpriced. Let me tell you why. So with one of those bundles, you're gonna get there's obviously 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, right? So those 4 turtles. Now, instead of releasing one bundle with all 4 turtles, what they did is just they created one bundle separately for each individual turtle. So what you're gonna get is just a couple of weapon skins, like blueprints. Then you're gonna get one of the 4 turtles, which are identical. They're just the turtles are in fact identical. There have been comparison videos, and people said they're exactly the same. The only thing that's different is just the color. One turtle has a purple bandana, the other one has got orange, red, and blue, and that's everything. Now, of course, you're gonna get their melee weapons, their signature melee weapons, like the Scythe Raphael, the dual katanas for, I think it was Leonardo, the leader, then the bow staff for was Michelangelo? No, it was for Donatello, and then what are those things called? The nunchucks for Michelangelo. Yeah, so for the Mikey. So there's that. Other than that, you're gonna get inside one of those bundles just a couple of stickers. I don't know what else. Loading screen. To be honest, there is absolutely nothing whatsoever in the operator bundle that is coming with those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that is of value. I mean, if you're a huge fan, then I guess sure. Who am I to tell what you're supposed to do with your money, right? So if you want, you can just go ahead and buy them. But here's the thing. There's 4 bundles, right? And each bundle goes for 2,400 Call of Duty points. Now that's quite a lot because approximately 2,000 points is $20. Now 20 times 4 is $80 already. Now you might be thinking, should I get a brand new AAA game for $80? Or should I get 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bonus bundles? Well, choice is up to you. But here's the thing, that's not everything. If you want to get absolutely everything for the event of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then you're gonna get a little, I don't know, it's not really a battle pass, but it's like a season pass. Or event pass, let me just call it an event pass, right? So, the event pass lasts about 2 weeks, I guess. And all you need to do is just, there is a free version of it, and then there's a paid version. The paid version is 1,100 Call of Duty points. let's just round it up and let's say you will pay additional $10 if you want the premium of that, like the paid version. If you're gonna get the paid version, all you're gonna get is just well, a couple of like I said, weapon blueprints, a couple of I guess weapon charms, just little stuff like stickers and whatnot. Like who really cares about that stuff anyway, right? So there's that, and yeah. At the end, if you're gonna complete the event pass, you're gonna get Master Splinter as the reward. So then you will have actually like gotten everything for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it will cost you $90 in total. Now you might be wondering, should I get a brand new AAA game like the deluxe or the gold edition or whatever it's called, like the best of the best editions for $90, or should I get just 4 bundles and I guess event pass? It's up to you, completely up to you. But yeah, that is something that completely pisses me off because it's not the first time that they've done something like that. Because in Modern Warfare 3 there was the King Kong vs Godzilla event, and same thing happened there. There was 4 bundles. Each of those bundles were 2,400 Call of Duty points, and yeah, that translates to $20 each, $80 in total. But this time around they're gonna go ahead and just charge you like upfront 10 more bucks for the paid version of the event pass. So that's gonna cost you 10 additional bucks. They're getting very greedy. I don't really like that anymore. So yeah. Anyways, moving on to next news about let's see what else we get. Oh, more Call of Duty news, I guess. So yeah, season 3 will start a bit later in April. April 3rd exactly. But here's the thing, the battle pass that is currently for season 2 running, it still says, well, it is suggesting that it will reset on 20th of March, which is not really accurate. So they're kind of they're going to probably extend it, I guess, or we're going to be stuck with season 2 for a bit longer, for well, approximately a week and a couple more days, right? But yeah, that's not all. But in 10 days from now on, exactly 10 days, Warzone, Call of Duty's Warzone, is going to be celebrating its 5th anniversary, and they're going to be doing that with Verdansk. So Verdansk from Call of Duty Modern Warfare from 2019, the very first Warzone to be released, is going to be returning back. Now, it might be a good thing or a bad thing, and I'm actually not entirely sure because this could be pretty much the end for Warzone, and there won't be no Warzone 3 or Warzone 3.0. So yeah. Now, what could that mean for Call of Duty? Should we actually go ahead and like I don't know, go ahead and play Warzone more or less? Because as of now, things are just going like really bad for Warzone. Like a lot of players are not returning back to Warzone, or new players, they're not interested in Warzone anymore. So what's going on? I haven't played Warzone in years. I did play Warzone quite a bit in Modern Warfare 2019. I haven't played. No, I did play a little bit of Warzone from Modern Warfare 2. I haven't played Warzone afterwards in. I'm not sure if there was in World War II or Vanguard, but yeah, last time that I played was actually Modern Warfare 2. That I think about it, yeah, I haven't played Black Ops Cold War Warzone, if there was Warzone. Haven't played it also in what was the upcoming game then? Oh yeah, Modern Warfare 3. I know there was a Warzone in what was the map called? I don't even know because well I haven't played it. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's good. But now not Cold War, but Black Ops 6 Warzone is pretty much taken over. So yeah, they will be trying to come back with Verdansk because well Verdansk is actually a very awesome map. But yeah, I'm not sure. So the thing is, there probably won't be Warzone 3.0 if the player numbers are just not going to meet the expectations of the developers. So that's the thing. And when Modern Warfare 4 is going to be releasing, it will all depend on the success that we'll see in Warzone. So Modern Warfare 4, next year's Call of Duty, we might actually not get Warzone, which might be a good thing or a bad thing. But here's the thing. It's an ideal opportunity to actually make it a standalone entry. So for people that actually do enjoy Warzone, they can just go ahead and still continue playing it, but it will be like separate from, well, not from the Call of Duty franchise, but separated from like the main games. So yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, I wouldn't really mind. I mean, there's some people that only are playing like this free-to-play Warzone, but then again, that it is like included, this like battle royale everywhere. It's like kind of like getting stale, in my personal opinion. Like they gave it a shot first time with Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I believe. We had Blackout. It was pretty much like the first ever attempt for Warzone. But yeah, they sacrificed actually single player for it. So Black Ops 4, for that single reason, didn't get the campaign because, well, they were just developing the map apparently for it. Well, yeah, I'm just going a bit off topic here. Anyways, moving on to next news. This is a bit interesting. It will be a bit political. Now, for those of you that are wondering, I really don't like to talk about religion or politics or financial things about well, happening currently in the world or other situations similar to that in on my channel. But I will say this. So the new import laws of the United States of America, their tariffs will be impacting consoles, parts, and also physical games. And their prices will go up by 25%, which is actually quite a lot. That is quite a lot. So, for example, let's say you want to buy a physical copy of, I don't know, let's say for this matter, we're currently playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City, right? So let's say Grand Theft Auto Vice City is currently like selling for $100, like in some abnormal universe. If the game is $100, if it's gonna be imported from, let's say, Europe to United States of America, the game is gonna be costing 125 bucks. So yeah, keep in mind. So you, a citizen from the United States, you're gonna have to pay 125 bucks for your Vice City, but the government is just gonna, well, tax you $25 on that. So they're gonna essentially just take those $25 and the game will be still priced at 100 bucks. But you as the citizen, as the buyer, you'll be paying 125 bucks for that. So there's that. Anyways, moving on. We've got Forza Horizon 5 that will be coming to PS5. Now, I've heard a lot of very good things about the game, but I've never seen gameplay of it or have actually seen anyone play it. I also didn't do any like research, but well, actually some of my friends that did play it on PC or Xbox, they did actually tell me that you can actually like compare it to, it's like a mix between Burnout Paradise and MotorStorm from PS3. So that alone already got me actually pretty hyped up. And as of now, currently, Forza Horizon 5, it is currently sitting on like a fourth place, apparently on PlayStation Store. So yeah, people are definitely excited for this game. So yeah, I also did that Forza Horizon 5 to my wish list. So yeah, we'll be definitely playing it, and yeah, I'll see what's what. If it's really that good as people well are saying. But yeah, just the fact that it's like a mix between Burnout Paradise, which I really loved back on PS3, and MotorStorm franchise. It's definitely quite an interesting combination. Yeah, so there's also going to be free editions available. There's going to be a standard edition, which will go for $70. It's just the base game for it, of Forza Horizon 5. And then there's going to be the deluxe edition for the $90. And the deluxe edition will include the auto pass, which is probably like a season pass, or maybe like a battle pass with tiers, like some unlockables. I don't know, but something else which is just like a season pass with well, with the base game. That's the deluxe edition for $90. Then you've also got the premium edition for $100, just for $10 more. And what do you get for $10 more, you would wonder? Well, you're gonna get the Hot Wheels update or DLC. Not exactly sure what it is. Maybe it's just a game mode. Then there is also Rally Adventure. There's a welcome gift. It's probably like some points, like in-game currency, perhaps some liveries, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about the Forza Horizon franchise. I know nothing about the game. So yeah, other than that, you're also gonna get the VIP membership and early access on 25th of April, because the official release of the game of Forza Horizon 5 will be on 29th of April for PS5. And on Xbox, the game was already released in 2021, 4 years ago, which is not bad. But that's not all. If you're going to pre-order the game, then you're gonna also get 5,000 Forza Town points. I'm not sure what Forza Town points are, but something else means like an in-game currency, perhaps. But also 5 backstage passes. I also got absolutely no idea what that is all about, but I guess we're gonna find out. I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna have to like look up some gameplay first to see if the game is really like something that I expect it to be, because well, nowadays the games that are releasing, they're like, yeah, if you're getting yourself something into like a completely new, then you might not like it. But I'm currently sitting like at the stage of don't expect much and you won't be disappointed. But yeah, everyone seems to be very hyped about the game, so yeah, it's gotta be good, right? But yeah, we're gonna test it, but I'm not currently sure what we should like. What kind of edition should we go for? Should I get the standard edition or the deluxe edition, perhaps with the season pass? I mean, some coming in DLCs maybe, if there's gonna be any. And yeah, the last thing for pre-ordering the Forza Horizon 5 is going to be AMG 1 2021 model. It's a very nice vehicle. I've seen it. Well, I've seen a picture of it, and yeah, that's a cool one. And then we've got a couple more news. We've got Palworld. So Palworld developers are giving its employees a day off for the release of Monster Hunter Wilds, because apparently there were some well, numerous letters actually appeared from the employees saying that they will be probably not feeling too well and they will be unable to work. So that's a very nice gesture of the Palworld developers to like well, from the development, to give the employees like a day off to play a new game. Like how awesome would it be like for all of us, like if all of the like, doesn't matter what kind of sector that you're working on, if you're like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is releasing, I want this day off, like can we all just have a day off so we can play the game? But then again, infrastructure might just collapse for one day. So yeah, that's probably not gonna be a very good idea, but yeah, still, that would be awesome if your like employer would give you like a day off to play your favorite game or like a new release. So yeah, anyways, moving on. Uh, what else? What else do we have? Oh, okay, we got huge news. We've got Assassin's Creed Shadows. So for those of you that don't know, I used to be a very huge Assassin's Creed fan, and yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows will be releasing on 20th of March, and currently, as of now, it is midnight, March 6th. So, in a couple of weeks, we'll be able to play Assassin's Creed Shadows, but as of now, I'm not even actually sure if I do want to play the game because, well, there was a lot of controversy going on with the game, and all sorts of stuff got leaked. And well, speaking of leaks, actually the whole game, I kid you not, I'm not even joking, the whole game just got leaked. And now you're wondering probably like, what do you mean by that? The whole game got leaked. Well, here's the thing: Assassin's Creed Shadows was supposed to release on November 15th of 2024, then got pushed to February 14th. It was delayed. And then again, it was delayed once again to March 20th. So that is, I don't know, that is both reassuring that the game will be good. Like the developers, they will be taking additional time to like polish certain things. They will be doing, I guess, more testing of of the game, and well, the more time they're spending on the game doesn't necessarily say that it will be good, because it can well, is also a bit frightening because the game might be also a bit in a little bit of trouble. But yeah, as of now, like I said, the whole game got delayed, so the whole story is pretty much already out there. So yeah, there was also all sorts of miscommunications happening because how do you actually well figure out that the whole game got delayed? That's one simple reason, because the game was delayed twice, right? So what happened was is that even the developers, when they were working on the game, they were completely unaware that the game got delayed. Well, they probably were aware of the first delay, but not the second one. That the game was pushed from February 14th to March 20th. They were like, "Oh, cool, we got more free time." Well, not more free time, but more time to work on the game, right? Well, wrong, because the ways that the video games are like released right now is just like we're getting the game, and then we're gonna get a day one patch. But how much of the how much of the patch are we gonna get? Like, what's the file size? How big of a patch is it gonna be? Are we looking at like 15 gigabytes? What kind of updates are we expecting? What's going to be changed? So yeah, that is also a bit yeah, kind of strange, because something tells me we might actually get like a huge update, like day one patch. Like for example, let's say the game itself is like maybe, I don't know, 50, 60 gigabytes, and then out of nowhere, day one patch, 50 gigabytes. That's 110 gigabytes in total. Just imagine that. That would be not so good, because when those patches are gonna get released, there won't be actually no way for us to actually compress those patches, and there will be actually like yeah, one thing that Call of Duty is actually doing every single year. The games that they're releasing, they're like well, huge file size. But yeah, in other news, the collector's edition price of Assassin's Creed Shadows, it went actually, well, the price dropped by 50 euro for not including the season pass, and as a compensation also for the 2025 delay. I mean, like I said, I really don't mind the delay if the game is done right. And well, I will say one thing. Apparently, some people actually get their hands on the copies of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like they're currently playing the game right now as we're speaking. And that's because, well, with the supply chain management, there went something wrong. And I can imagine what. And that is because, well, the delay that occurred. So the copies of the game, they were already like printed. They were lasered on the discs, and well, they were completely ready for shipment, right? But perhaps the message didn't went through to the supply chain organization, and yeah, some people were just already like shipping the games maybe, or perhaps some like employees of the shipment, well, that were actually like supposed to like deliver the shipments. They actually got their hands on the game, and yeah, they were just selling them left and right. So as of now, currently, you can probably find already one of the copies of Assassin's Creed Shadows if you don't want to wait, and yeah, you can just play it right now. And Ubisoft actually issued an apology, and hold on, let me see if I can find the apology. And I will just read out loud what it says. Hold on, give me a second. Where is it? I had it here a second ago. There's no way it's gone. Hold on. Wait. Did it delete it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is, I found it. So, it says, hello everyone. We are aware players have accessed Assassin's Creed Shadows ahead of its official release. The development team is still working on patches to prepare the experience for launch, and any footage shared online does not represent the final quality of the game. Leaks are unfortunate and can diminish the excitement for players. We kindly ask you not to spoil the experience for others. Thank you for our community for already taking steps to protect everyone from spoilers. Stay in the shadows, avoid the spoilers, and keep an eye out for our channel for more official surprises in the coming weeks. March 20th will be here soon. So that's what Ubisoft had to say about Assassin's Creed Shadows and the early released copies, I guess. I mean, you would probably think like, yeah, those copies that are like showing up on the internet, they're fake. Well, Ubisoft just completely like pretty much confirmed it themselves. That's what it comes down to. But yeah, there were some people that were playing Assassin's Creed Shadows previously, and I gotta say, from what they said about the game, it is reassuring because they said the game is good. It's not excellent, it's not perfect, it's not like on par with, let's say, Ghost of Tsushima. Absolutely not, but it's a good game. It's a solid game. It is, well, of course, Ubisoft standard. It's, well, you know what the Ubisoft games are like, right? So, but yeah, the game is good. The story is apparently solid. Yeah, so let's talk about the story actually, because apparently, for comparison, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, not the previous installment, because previously it would be Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's like a shorter game of Basim. But the game before that, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the story of it was approximately 60 plus hours. And if you want to complete the game for 100%, like do all the side activities, all the objectives, all the side missions, all the collectibles, it will take you about 150 plus hours, right? Well, it's not the case with Assassin's Creed Shadows, because the story will approximately take, based on the leaked information that we already got from the people that were playing the game, which is still to me kind of like still absurd. Like I cannot believe that games like that were even out before that the review copies were out. So yeah, I mean I do understand like they're saying what you're currently playing, it's not like the final experience. So yeah, obviously they will probably change some stuff around. They will edit some things out. They will add some stuff. So yeah, they're probably not playing the final experience, the final cut, but still, Assassin's Creed Shadows story will apparently take between 30 and 40 hours to complete, which is long enough. It's good story. It's a good duration. And if you want to complete 100% for, well, Assassin's Creed Shadows, it will take you approximately 80 hours. So that's already like, yeah, significantly less in comparison to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So they like reduced the time to complete everything and the story by half. Doesn't mean that the story is going to be short, by any means, no. Does it mean that the story is going to be bad? By any means, no, absolutely not. The story doesn't need to be long. Like, for example, let's take Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The story is good, but yeah, it is short. But yeah, there were some iconic moments, iconic locations. So there's that. But yeah, it is really unfortunate that Assassin's Creed Valhalla got, well, not Valhalla, but Assassin's Creed Shadows got leaked like that. But yeah, I will be definitely getting the game, and yeah, we'll play the game on release on 20th of March. And here's the thing, I did pre-order myself the collector's edition because for some odd reason, Assassin's Creed Shadows was selling like hot cookies, and I don't know what it is, but yeah, if you would have gotten this game like let's say 2011, I would completely understand like from technical perspective, it wouldn't be possible to like have all of the content that we would probably have right now due to the console and PC limit, well not PC limitations, but what we could have back in the day, which is completely understandable, but still, fans were begging pretty much Ubisoft to like create Assassin's Creed set in feudal Japan, and now we finally got it, but fans are not exactly happy. Any guesses why? Well, it's because we got already Ghost of Tsushima, which is pretty much everything that we wanted to see in any Assassin's Creed game. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was pretty much the Assassin's Creed Shadows that we already wanted. But yeah, we got that game. When was it released? 2020 or 2021? No, I think it was 2020. So yeah, there's that. Will I still be hyped to play it? Yeah, sure, I guess. I will definitely give it a shot. I mean, I've seen some parkour dynamics and the fluid motion of Uae or whatever, Noe, whatever her name is. So yeah, we'll see what the story is about. We'll see the gameplay, what the weapons are gonna be like, the stealth. I think the stealth is going to be very important because in Assassin's Creed Mirage they reworked the stealth. So yeah, I will be definitely excited to see what the game is going to be all about. And yeah, the story, it must be good. Well, even without those spoilers that we currently have, I will try to avoid them as much as possible. But yeah, from what I've seen, well, I haven't seen much. But yeah, I'm kind of interested. I gotta say, I'm interested in the map, like the open world. That's for me always a very important aspect because, like I said, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is twice as well long in content to complete everything. Like if you want to complete the story, it will take you 60 plus hours, and Assassin's Creed Shadows 30 to 40 hours, and then 100% completion in Valhalla is 150 hours, and then in Assassin's Creed Shadows it's like half of that time, well almost half of the time, right? So yeah. Now does it mean that the game is going to be smaller in scale? No, absolutely not, because like I said, it's Assassin's Creed Shadows can actually have very good content. Like one thing that they really remember about Ghost of Tsushima is that the main stories, well, the main story missions were phenomenal, but the side stories, the side activities, like tales from the well from the companions from Jin Sakai, they were actually just as good as the main story missions. So the side stories, they were actually also phenomenal. And sometimes I would just skip a main story mission just to complete the side story because I was so intrigued with some characters, their stories. So yeah, it might be still the case here with Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. But yeah, we will see when the game will release. Like I said, Assassin's Creed Valhalla might have actually a lot of content, But a lot of content doesn't mean that it's great content. Because for as far as I know, we can just get a smaller in scale map, like it was the case with Assassin's Creed Unity, but the map was just completely riddled with all sorts of collectibles. Like it was absolutely over the top. Like we had all sorts of chests. We had yellow chests, we got white chests, blue, red, purple even, I don't know. I don't remember quite that well because, well, it's been such a long time. But yeah, I remember we had a lot of collectibles. And for certain collectibles, you had to either like have a particular skill, like for example, lockpicking skill to open certain chests. So yeah, you would really have to progress through the whole story to get like your character progression all the way up before you could actually just go on ahead and yeah, just collect everything. Let me just put it that way. So there's that. Hold on, give me a second. I just need to check something. Oh, great, I got distracted. No worries. Yeah, that's probably everything that I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So yeah, like I said, we got the collector's edition. So yeah, we'll be checking out the. Well, I probably won't be doing the unboxing for the Assassin's Creed Shadows, or actually might. We'll see, because I think I'm gonna have to like get a review copy or something, or I will watch a review, or I will get like I need something more to get well the feeling of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Well, not Valhalla, but Assassin's Creed Shadows, because if the game might flop, like if it's gonna be like Ubisoft's last Assassin's Creed, because you probably remember some news that Ubisoft was up for sale, but nobody was interested. Well, they might have been actually like selling a couple of their franchises along the way. So there's that, and yeah. Now obviously there's a couple of franchises like Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. They even were putting out on games like Far Cry 5, I believe, and Far Cry 6. They were saying Ubisoft's original, and also on what was the game called? Rainbow Six Siege. It was also like yeah, one of those games that says Ubisoft original. It's like like implying it's RRP. Like yeah, so there's a thing with Ubisoft. But hey, they can do their own thing. I don't mind. But yeah, like I was saying, we'll have to see. Yeah, but I might do the unboxing for the Assassin's Creed Shadows. I might not. We'll see. Anyways, going on to the last and final news, we're gonna speak about Grand Theft Auto 5 and yeah, Rockstar Games. So Grand Theft Auto 5 is getting another release on PC. No, hold your horses. Before we're gonna judge everything, the PC that PC version that I'm talking about is the enhanced and expanded that released actually. Well, it is currently for me March 6th, right? So 2 days ago, I'd say. Well, here's the thing. It was supposed to release on March 4th, Tuesday, but to some people it was released actually on March 5th, on Wednesday. And that is probably some people who were in Australia. It's from like different time zones. And yeah, by now everyone should have their hands on the enhanced and expanded version of Grand Theft Auto 5. And I keep on mentioning they should have their hands on, because apparently there were a lot of bugs and glitches, and players actually were unable to play. So and they actually had to purchase or repurchase the game again. And apparently, even there was a paid version on the Epic Game Store. So previously, if you bought the not really bought, but got your copy of Grand Theft Auto Online, let's say, or Grand Theft Auto 5 on Epic Game Store, then now the Grand Theft Auto 5 PC version of Enhanced and Expanded, it is now currently paid apparently. Now I'm not fully aware of that. It might be like a mistake or something, but yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, what else is there new? So currently the PC is finally up to date after like, how much was it? Almost 2 years now? Yeah, I'd say almost 2 years. So yeah, currently the PC is up to date with the consoles in terms of like the latest updates, latest properties, latest content, latest updates. And by updates, I mean like businesses. You can also now have the what's it called, the bottom dollar update with the bounty hunting and stuff. You can have now the house special works. You can like upgrade your vehicles now as well. So yeah, finally, about time. But here's the thing that is a bit concerning to me, because why would they release the PC enhanced and expanded right now? And here's the thing what I'm thinking. I think that PC players are gonna have to wait most definitely up until 2026 to get their hands on Grand Theft Auto 6. And just to keep them busy, Rockstar decided to give them the Grand Theft Auto 5 with the like additional content that we had almost for like 2 years on PlayStation 5, right? So that's just to keep them busy. That's pretty much it. But yeah, that's just my thoughts, my opinion. I might be completely wrong, but yeah, I think that's what Rockstar is doing, because the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to release a whole lot later in 2026. But yeah, I won't be going too much into detail because I'm already like going way out of my time limit here. But yeah, I will briefly speak about what's new on the enhanced and expanded for PC version, right? So there's now ray tracing visuals and reflections that are like on a whole lot better scale. We got objects that are currently like reflecting natural light. There's slight improvement. Yeah, the comparison is definitely needed because otherwise you won't be even able to see the difference unless you've got like a certain object that you'll be like really focusing. Like for example, let's say you're driving one specific vehicle every single day, and with the enhanced and expanded version of Grand Theft Auto 5 NPC, you'll be definitely to see like additional like details. Let me just put it that way, like right. So yeah, but otherwise you won't be able to see the difference. So like comparison will be definitely needed. Now you might be wondering, is there now also faster loading time, like joining from one session to another one, or like joining missions, or joining your friends? Well, short answer is no. Everything is exactly the same. There's like no faster loading time whatsoever. It is exact as it was. Even though we got like yeah. Well, there is a difference between the PS4 and PS5. Like on PS4, it is faster on PS3, but PS5 it is 4 times as fast as the PS4 Pro. So yeah, I remember first time like signing out of Grand Theft Auto Online, like going from one session to another one on PS4 Pro, and then when I got my PS5, I just launched Grand Theft Auto Online, and I just pretty much instantly, it took me like I don't know, 5 to 6 seconds to get from one session to another one, or even faster. I don't know because we early didn't time it. But yeah, you're not stuck in the clouds anymore. But apparently for PC version, it is it is still the same. It's like PS4 Pro version, I guess. Don't quote me on that because I haven't played on PC in quite some time. I think last time that I played on the last time that I played Grand Theft Auto Online on PC was like what, 2017, 2018. So yeah, there's that. I haven't played much. So what else? Oh yeah, so like I said, so the Grand Theft Auto 5 PC enhanced and extended, not extended but expanded. My mistake, yeah, expanded. So you can also transfer your character. So, for example, let's say you want to play sooner. You want to play Grand Theft Auto 6 way sooner, so you can actually just go on ahead and transfer your PC character to, let's say, PS5. There is currently, as of now, apparently some issues with character transfer, but that is apparently, from what I've heard, yeah, Rockstar is not helping players whatsoever, and that is my guess because they're like, I don't know, thinking that some players might be cheating or they detected something not right with their like stats on Rockstar Games Social Club, or by any means that they're like detecting some hacks or like modifications. But yeah, if it's not a legitimate player, then there might be some difficulties with transferring. But yeah, otherwise, some people who are completely legit, they're also experiencing some transfer issues. But yeah, just keep in mind it might happen, it might occur, those well, transfer difficulties. But yeah, just stay patient and it will be resolved later on. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, so the character transfer not working right. We already talked about that. All right. Also, as of March 4th, as of well, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, as of now for me, 2 days ago, we got the new update called, well, Oscar Guzman Flies Again. Oscar Guzman Flies Again update. Yeah, so PC players will be also to experience that one as well. So essentially, they're getting at least free, well, to my knowledge, at least three new updates in like one enhanced and expanded PC updates, I guess, which is awesome to keep players busy and stuff. But yeah, to everyone else who had been playing like on PS4, on PS5, on Xbox, we are well. We also got a new update. Now you might be wondering, the Oscar Guzman Flies Again update. You're probably wondering like the name Oscar. It comes very familiar, right? It's because, well, Oscar is the same character from Grand Theft Auto 5 story. He's the weapon smuggler from Grand Theft Auto 5 story who works with Trevor Phillips, and he was operating from the Mackenzie airfield hangar. And playing as Trevor Phillips, one of the protagonists from Grand Theft Auto 5, you would be able to purchase the Mackenzie airfield. Well, not also the, well, actually not the airfield, but the hangar next to the Mackenzie airfield, the Mackenzie hangar. And then at some point you would meet Oscar, and Oscar Guzman will be giving Trevor some missions to get like some weapon shipments to deliver, and it's pretty much like a very cool, I guess, an odd, well, an odd to other Rockstar games, and I'm more specifically talking about. Oh, great! I completely forgot. What's the name of the game? Oh wow, I completely forgot. I knew I should have thought about it sooner. Uh, it was something with Outlaws Run, but yeah, there was actually two games created by Rockstar. Damn, I can't remember it. But yeah, anyways, yeah, there was two games created by Rockstar, and you had to like smuggle Smuggler's Run. That was it. Smuggler's Run 1 and 2. I finally remembered it. Run 1 and 2. How could I forget this? But yeah, so it's pretty much like an homage to like Smuggler's Run, uh, also one of the Rockstar titles. So yeah, you pretty much had to like get into one of the vehicles provided by Oscar Guzman, and playing as Trevor. Trevor would be actually the only Grand Theft Auto 5 protagonist who would be able to purchase the Mackenzie hangar for the weapon smuggling. So yeah, all you need to do is just pretty much complete 5 of those smugglers runs, and yeah, just get the weapon shipments every single time, deliver them successfully, and you would even unlock an achievement or a trophy, which is cool. So yeah, now this time around we can expand our, I guess, Grand Theft Auto Online territory, one of our businesses, and it's exactly the same as it was the case with the Darnell Bros, with the Agents of Mayhem, Agents of Sabotage. That was a cool update. But yeah, it's the same case with purchasing the property. All you do is just buy it, and it's already included with personal quarters and all the other stuff. So it's just one price only. You just buy it once and you get everything, which is awesome. But what's more awesome is that there was already, like back in late November, I believe, there were some vehicles and aircrafts that were drip fed for this upcoming update. And I was actually thinking like we would have gotten this update like later, like towards the summer. Well, this time around, they're actually, yeah, they were busy. They published the update way sooner. Like, honestly, did not expect the Grand Theft Auto Online update called Oscar Guzman Flies Again to be released, well, sooner. I mean, I'm very happy that it did, but, well, still, as of now, I haven't checked it out. I will be doing a live stream of that very soon. So, yeah, but yeah, one of the vehicles that they want to, well, vehicles, aircrafts more specifically, there's actually a new Titan, like a proper AC-130, like with cannons and everything, that you can like, well, as a pilot, you can man and shoot one of the cannons, but there's two different cannons, like firing heavier rounds and like yeah, it's like a real AC-130, but that can also be equipped with a third cannon, I think. I haven't tested it out yet, but for as far as I know, it can be also be, well, only fired if you got like a passenger. So you need to fly with at least 2 players to be able to actually utilize the new Titan like efficiently. And you also get like a discount, like trade price for the Titan if you're gonna just complete the well, the Oscar Guzman Flies Again update, the story of it. If you're just gonna complete all of the Mackenzie Airfield Hangar story missions, so yeah, there's that. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, there's also a new cargo bob. Well, not a new cargo bob, but a very similar aircraft to a cargo bob. It can also lift off, and well, it has a hook, and you can actually just lift off other vehicles with it. Now, is it more powerful than cargo bob? Can it take more damage, or is it faster? I don't know. I haven't tested it out yet, but we will do so very soon. I think tomorrow I will do another live stream. So yeah, we'll just play some Grand Theft Auto Online, check out the new update, see what's what, and I'll give my honest reviews. We'll complete the story, see what's what, get all the new content, and yeah, things should be great. Anyways, moving on to other news, still with Rockstar related. So apparently, John Cena posted the official Grand Theft Auto 6 artwork on his Instagram page. And yeah, one thing that is in common is that John Cena, well, one thing that John Cena has in common with Trailer 2 is that they're both invisible. Come on, Rockstar, when are we gonna get Trailer 2? Everyone is waiting for it. But yeah, apparently John Cena is like, well, somebody else is apparently, well, I'm not even sure if it's true or not, but somebody else is behind this Instagram. So why they actually put an artwork of Grand Theft Auto 6? That is beyond me, but yeah, we'll just move on. But here's more interesting stuff. Rockstar is currently April 5th. Well, could it possibly be for Grand Theft Auto 6, you would think? Or maybe for a different project, like after Grand Theft Auto 6? Or perhaps for something else, like during Grand Theft Auto 6? Like, for example, if they're like working for an update. Like, for example, Grand Theft Auto 6 will get released, it will launch, and then after a couple of months, we're gonna get one of the updates, and maybe they're testing one of the features and they need people to test things. But what I'm personally thinking is that Grand Theft Auto 6 is pretty much, well, already done. They're still like a testing and polishing phase. So, yeah, but my guess is they're currently like splitting their resources, and maybe they don't have enough people. So they're looking for like real testers, that actually know how to, well, test the game outside of Rockstar, because, well, the more people that will actually able to test the game, the better. And of course, they will be under NDA, so they won't be allowed to talk about it. But yeah, the more testing for the game, the better the sign. So that means that as of now, currently, we can safely assume that Grand Theft Auto 6 is already like probably like 90% done. The only thing that's left is just like some polishing, which I think they've been doing it for like almost 4 months, if my calculations are correct. So yeah, things are looking very good. Uh, Also, another positive news from Rockstar is that Rockstar Games has acquired Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, the Definitive Edition developer, called Video Game Deluxe. Now you might be thinking, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, the Definitive Edition? No, it's not the same developer, because you might be probably thinking about grocery games. Yes, they were the ones who actually just, yeah, they developed, well, developed is a strong word, but yeah, they were behind Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy Definitive Edition. But where Video Game Deluxe comes in place is that they were the ones who actually cleaned up the whole mess. They released the final updates for the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy the Definitive Edition. They added the classic lighting, which is the one that we are currently using, which looks absolutely fabulous, absolutely beautiful. Like the water, the everything, it looks just great. But yeah, don't be surprised, because Video Games Deluxe has worked with Rockstar for quite some time now. So yeah, Rockstar acquired them, and they've also renamed them to Rockstar Australia, which is now official Rockstar Studio. And you might actually also know them from a studio that is behind LA Noire for PS4. Like, LA Noire first released on PS3, but then later it was like remastered or like enhanced for PS4 version, and the enhancement was done by Video Game Deluxe, or as of now speaking, it's called Rockstar Australia by that studio. So yeah, LA Noire for PS4, also LA Noire uh, VR case files. And yeah, like previously stated, they also were working on the recent update for Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. And they've been also working closely with Rockstar Games over the years. Like they're going way back, so they're definitely not, yeah, not strangers. It's not going to be like Grocery Games all over again. That I can assure you. So yeah, that was really awesome of them to like present them with an official like studio. So yeah, and all of that before Grand Theft Auto 6 launch, which is awesome. All right, so I think that was pretty much it. That's all the news that I want to speak about for tonight, and I guess I really took my time. Maybe I should have prepared a bit better, but yeah, I mean it was good. I pretty much said everything that I want to say. So yeah, I think it will be a good opportunity to once again say that the music that was playing at the very beginning and as the ending, it was by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Thank you so much that I was able to use this copyright free music. And yeah, the soundtrack is called Hackers by Carl Casey. It's 80s retrowave synthwave music, and that just hypes up Grand Theft Auto 6 so much. And yeah, it's absolutely great. So yeah, go ahead and check out Carl Casey's music at Wetbat Audio. I will be once again adding the link in the description. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode number 3 of Liberty Talk Radio. And yeah, we'll be seeing you all next time very soon. I hope that you enjoyed it, and yeah, take care.